Okay, we're going to be looking at this practice question on factorizing trinomials. And in this, it is a harder question because when we look at this, we've got a number other than 1 in front of our x squared. So our form of a trinomial is ax squared plus bx plus c. All right, that's our trinomial. We've got x squareds, x's, and numbers. So that's 3 different terms. So it's a trinomial. So that's where that name trinomial comes from. Now the first step to look for when we've got this number in front is to go, do we have any common factors? Can we take out anything common? So when we look at the 2, the 10, and the 12, what goes into all of those particular numbers? So, and you should note that 2 goes into 2, 2 goes into 10, and 2 goes into 12. So 2, and we're going to factorize that as 2x squared. 2 goes into 2 once, so I'm going to be left with the x squared. 2 into 10x is going to be 5x, and 2 into 12 is plus 6. So I've already simplified that a little bit by taking that out. Now I'm going to not worry about that 2, but I'm going to look at what's inside the bracket and go, well, I can factorize that into 2 brackets quite easily. So x squared plus 5x plus 6, that's a simple factorization. So how do we do that factorization? Well, the first step in doing a simple one like that is to look straight at the n number and write down the factors that are going to go into that. So our factors of 6 is 1 into 6 is 6, so 1 times 6 is 6, so 1 and 6 is factors. 2 goes into 6 3 times, so 2 times 3 is 6, so 2 and 3 are both factors. And then we're back to 3 and 2. Once we get a repeat, then we've got all the factors written down. So 1 and 6 and 2 and 3 are all the possible factors of 6. So now when we're doing factorization of trinomials, it means get it into 2 brackets. So x and x is always going to be our x times x gives us our x squared. X times x, it's going back to using FOIL or multiplying out our brackets. So x and x is going to be the first 2 terms. And now when I look at these factors, I'm going to be looking at the 5 and saying what 2 of those factors add to give 5, add to give the middle, because I've got a positive and a positive. So it has to be the 2 and the 3. So 2 plus 3 is going to give me my middle term, which is 5. So 2 and 3 is going to give us 5. All right, so that should be fairly okay for you. Now that was going to be the same as our factorized form of what we had in the bracket before. So I'm going to replace what I had in the bracket. That equals that and equals that. That's going to be x plus 2 and x plus 3. So now that is our factorized form. All right, so to factorize that, that's going to be our answer down the bottom there. Hopefully that makes it a little bit more obvious. So the first step is to see if you've got a common factor, and then if you have, take that out, which was the 2, then do your normal factorization of a trinomial.